this has been like my my biggest
endeavor.
Yes. Yes, because of all of the years and the things that I've been doing, I finally got to the point where I've been able to consolidate all of the projects, programs, initiatives, ideas that I have into one brick and mortar institution.
So this is an actual brick and mortar. This is not. This is not no just.
No,
this plaything. No. This is a real thing, like school. Yep. Okay, so yeah, where's it going to be located at?
It's in Niagara Falls.
Niagara Falls.
Yeah.
Okay.
So about a year or so ago, I was able to purchase an estate. So, and I'm not talking about mortgage. I ain't talking about renting. No, I'm talking about purchasing an estate. And my goal was to renovate it and convert it into an actual school. So the basis of the school is called the Atlantis School for Gifted Youngsters, and it's based upon the X-Men model of Xavier's School for Gifted Youngsters. You know,
please.
So with the network that I have, people like yourself, other people around the world, I thought, how can I centralize the resources and the network that I have to make it accessible to the youth, not just in my community, but youth that visit my city? So the same way Xavier's School, he would have some of the elder mutants instructing the younger ones, it's going to function the exact same way, where brothers like yourself that study, you know, cinematography and photography and music production and all of this other stuff, if you're in the area and you're staying in this area, if you wanted to offer some workshops that will be available for the youth in this community for a certain amount of time, that is your particular skill set or gift that you offer. The same way you would have a mutant that has a certain power and ability to show other mutants that may be inclined that way how to use that particular ability. You know?
Right.
So I'm modeling it like that, and willfully it inspires other people to be able to do that, because I see people saying like, oh, we should have schools, we should build institutions, we should do this, that, and the third, but they ain't willing to sacrifice though. They'd rather buy the clothes, they'd rather put their money into that, they'd rather put their money into a certain type of vehicle and everything else. I've sacrificed to say, I'm going to invest in this as an institution, you know, and to make sure that it is something that inspires others to see the capacity to do something like this. You don't have to have, I don't ask for donations or anything like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing people you can do this shit yourself if you have the commitment and the dedication to be able to do something like this. And I don't have opening date or anything like that. In the exact same way, if you look at the X-Men, Professor Xavier's school doesn't have an address. People usually don't even know where it's at. You know what I mean? But those who are considered mutants or have these abilities that are trained there, they will know exactly where it is. So sometime in the future, once the renovations and stuff are complete, where I feel comfortable enough to open it up, then that's exactly the way it's going to happen. So in the process, to assist with some of the renovations, I've created, like, you know, some
I've seen this. You shared this online a few times before. So I've seen the imagery of it. But now you're in the latter stages of the development.
So the God Infinite down in Savior C.
I know the God.
You know,
right.
I collaborated with him, and he does all of the different gear for me and everything. And then, you know, that's the way that I've been encouraging people to support what it is that I'm doing. You know, not just, you know, being a digital beggar and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, could you do this? No, I don't feel comfortable doing shit like that.
Likewise.
Because I'm an able-bodied working man. You know what I'm saying? And I don't think that other able-bodied people should just support what I'm personally doing. We both able-bodied. So I wanted to create a way where people could support, but they would get something out of it at the same time. So like with the books that I publish, a portion of the books that I sell goes directly to the renovation. People that buy the hoodies or the shirts or anything like that, a portion of that supports the renovation of my school. You know, one of the other things that I did is I partnered with the Blackstone Foundation Library, which is out here in Toronto. And it's a mobile library. It has one of the largest black book collections in North America. And it was established by a woman by the name of Athena Wong, and she has a partner. Athena has a child with ODB. So right up here in Toronto, her and her partner got together, created the Blackstone Foundation Library, and they created mobile accessibility for books in communities that don't have access to a public library. So I got with her, and I've been getting book donations and everything because I'm going to have the first branch of the Blackstone Foundation Library in my school. So that, you know, so that if people in the United States or whatever, they want to have access to it, they would have to come to my site. You know what I mean? So one of the things that I'm also doing is I'm striving to create a landmark. So I'm going to have stuff in there about my great-great-great-grandfather, Josiah Henson. You know, like I mentioned, I'm a visitor experience specialist at our Underground Railroad Heritage Center in Niagara Falls. So I'm also in the museum, you know, my old dad talking about our family lineage and stuff. So my school is also in proximity to the Underground Railroad Heritage Center. So when people come to visit there, they can also come and visit the school as well. You know, so you know, legacy is important. You know, not just something intangible in terms of principles and values, but making sure that we're constructing brick and mortar institutions for our future generations, you know, and showing them how we're actually doing this. You know, it's a part of us being able to maintain our freedom culturally, you know, because without this, we have to rely on others to determine our destiny and build institutions and redirect resources our way, and to fashion an economy that empowers us when we can't rely on that. We have to do these things for ourselves, you know? So, you know, I've been, you know, working to make sure that this is something that is here for our present and our future generations. And like I said, this has been like my biggest undertaking, you know, and I'm loving the process though.
If Mecca did this,